So today, guys, we're gonna be showing you guys how to farm one of the best SMGs. It's an ultimate weapon called the Python. A lot of people are actually switching from the Thunder Cage to this one. They're both really good weapons, but if you guys want to figure out how to unlock this one, the tips, the tricks that I use to unlock mine, here you guys go. So first things first is we're gonna need the Python Polymer, we're gonna need the Python Synthetic, we're gonna need the Python Nano blueprint, and obviously the Python blueprint. So we gotta do some work to get the Polymer blueprint right now. We're gonna need hardener, that's gonna be the research material. Obviously by now you guys should know, if you go to acquisition info, you can just see where you need to go to get this. Super easy Vespers on hard or normal resource boxes, just click on it. Click on the closest outpost and then farm there. When you arrive to the area, you're just gonna pulse the area, tab on mouse and keyboard, and believe it's R3 on controller. Just keep doing that till you find it, boom. We got semi-permanent plasma, not what we needed, and that's why you're just gonna have to look in the area until you find it. Just keep doing it over and over until you get it, but that's not it either. But if you notice, we have more up here, so just keep looking for it as you guys go around here. And remember, these munitions boxes won't pop up when you post, but if you see them, there we go. We got some hardener. There you go. So exactly what you need right there. The next item we'll need is the nano polymers. We click on F, and then same thing, resource boxes or those munition boxes. You guys can just click here. As soon as you get to the area, just pulse until you see some munition boxes. Hopefully we get it in the first try. There you go. We got the nanos. And we got some more, and that's it. Now that we got the first two easier items to get, the crystal biogel is gonna be a little bit more tough. You can see I have a ton of these. You can actually get these from multiple places. You guys can see we have the white knight area. You could do the fusion reactor. You could do here shipment base, Vogus, another outpost. So just click on this one. I kind of like this one right here. The boss has a chance of dropping it. So you can either fast travel to the shipment base but it's gonna be in the White Knight Gulch area, and this is going to be where you wanna go. So click on that. Now, once you arrive to the area, you're not gonna see the item here, but the item will come from the boss. So we're just gonna see if we can get a piece of item for you guys. And we didn't get it, but obviously you just have to keep farming this boss over and over, and then most likely you should get it to drop. And the final piece we'll need is the Python Polymer. Now this one's gonna be a little bit different. Recommendation is don't do this one, don't do this one, do this one right here. It's the Kingston Grand Square. You can do this pretty easy. And the reason why you wanna do the amorphous material pattern 054 is because it does have a 32% drop rate, and it's one of the higher drop rates to get it. So farming a few of these, you're more likely to get this than not. Now you can get this in the Kingston Fallen Theater Outpost, and it's very easy to get to. Go to Kingston, fast travel to the Fallen Theater, and then just do this one over and over. Now it's very simple. Most of the time you get people over here farming other materials, but I would recommendation, it does have a 25% drop rate, so you might have to farm this a few times. Try to get like 2 or 3 of these. Now once you clear this out, my recommendation is then you're gonna wanna farm some void shards. As you guys can see, this is going to be the reactor that you have to come to unlock that, right? You can see the amorphous materials that are linked to this one is 54, right? And 55. Well, 54 is the one we have. And then you can see the inorganic void shards. Those are things you're gonna have to farm. You need 36 to activate this. So what you're gonna wanna do is make sure you go and farm these, and then once you have enough, maybe have double the amount, right? So you can at least activate this twice. Do it. Hopefully you don't have to go refarm inorganic materials and then do this all over. Hopefully on the second try, maybe even third try, the most, you'll be able to get this item. Now, once you defeat the boss, then you'll have access to the device that can unlock it, and then hopefully you get lucky and you get the Python. Now that we have all the items for the Python Polymer blueprint, now we can go for the Python Synthetic blueprint. Now, the first thing we're gonna need is silicon, and you can actually get this. We hit F for acquisition. You can go over a resource box in Echo Swamp, hard or normal, or the munition boxes. So just click on it and then pick any of the outposts. Once you post, just hit the munition boxes, and we have the compound coating material, but I think we have resource boxes over here. Hopefully we get it here. There we go, silicon. Easy peasy. Now, once you get that, now we can go for the next item. The next item that's pretty easy is flectorite, and you guys can find this one over here in White Knight, you have hard, normal, resource boxes. So just click on it and boom, we can do the same thing here. You can click here, you can go down here, over here, wherever you want, just pick an outpost. So once you arrive to the area, remember all you have to do is pulse, keep pulsing, you'll see munition boxes pop up. Ceramic composite, but we have munitions box, we have resource box right here. And nope, not what we needed. We have another one right here, hopefully it drops. There we go, flectorite, easy. And then just keep going around. The thing about pulsing though, guys, you guys won't see these resource boxes, but you guys should be able to see the munition boxes whenever they are nearby. Now that we have the 2 easiest items to farm, we need the positive ion particle. You can see I am missing 2 of 10. Now I usually get these items from bosses. So there's a rock cave base, surveillance location. I think I'm gonna click on this one. So the very first one, look at this, 4 minutes or less. This is exactly what I like doing for missions. So this one's actually gonna be in Agna Desert. We're gonna fast travel to right here, and then we're going to go. So once you arrive to the outpost, you can just mark the location and then we'll go there. So this is gonna be the mission you guys want to start. It's called surveillance location. It's right here. It doesn't show you as an item you get. The boss is the one that's gonna be dropping. We only need 2, so hopefully we can do this pretty quick.
Thanks. I was able to pick up a major combo. Wanna listen in?
And there you go. Once you kill the boss, you'll see you'll get the positive ion particles. So very easy for you guys to pick up. And now that we have 3 items, we just need the Python synthetic fiber so that we can make the Python synthetic fiber blueprint. Well, if you look at it, to get this one, it's actually pretty easy. There's 4 different ways you guys can get this: by defeating Gravewalker, Stunning Beauty on normal, or on hard Swampwalker Obstructor. Now this is gonna be an easy one for you to get because this one right here has a 38% chance to drop, and that is pattern 005. Now you can get this over here at the Defend Albion resource, which a lot of you guys know by now because you guys farm this to level up your characters from 1 to 40. Some of you guys like this method. Now Amorphous Material Pattern 05 is the one we need. You can see the acquisition chances from 25% to 80% chance. The further along you go on wave 7, 10, 14, 18, and 21, you have a chance of getting this. I believe the first time you have a chance of getting 005 is at 10 and then at 18. Not 100%, but this is where you guys can get this. The reason why you want to get this one is because it's a 38% chance to unlock it from here. And Gravewalker is one of the easier bosses to do, especially on normal. So you guys should be able to solo this one just fine. The next item we're gonna need to craft is the Python Nano 2 blueprint. So we're gonna need some Monar shards, and to get this, you guys might already be very familiar with this. You guys are gonna get this from resource boxes or munition boxes, and this is actually gonna come from Kingston. So we're currently in Kingston right now, and all we need to do is tab, 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 and obviously that's pulsing, so you just wanna pulse. Now, again, if you're on controller, R3, and we have one right here, Monar shards, and that's all we need. And that's all you need to do to get the Monar shards right there. Now we have ceramic composite, which is the same thing. We need to find the munition boxes, but this is gonna be in the White Knight area. We'll click this, we'll fast travel back, and then pulse the area. Now, as we pulse, you guys remember we were just over here, and we got the flectorite. Nope, that's not what we want. It should be, we have 2 chances of getting 2 different items. Ceramic composite, and that's all you guys need right there. Now that we have the ceramic composite, all we need is, well, conductive metallic foil. To get this one, you guys might remember it's either from a boss or it's from these encrypted storage boxes. So you can do it on the encrypted ones from Vespers, and we're gonna actually go there now. We're gonna go hard, and we're gonna see if we can find some. Now, once you arrive here, remember to find any boxes, you're just gonna have to hit tab or pulse, and you should listen for a sound like a ding. I don't hear anything just yet. Now I hear it. I'm starting to hear it. You hear it?
Out of my way!
And he's actually doing the encrypted right here. So as long as you're there, you can get it. So I got 7. So you don't even have to get it. Even if you're not part of the team, if someone else encrypts the vault, you can get the item just like that. And you can see now we have 10 of 8. Now for the final item, the Python nanotube, you can do this 4 different ways. The one I recommend is this one right here. You're gonna have to fight Executioner on hard. The reason why is because it has a very high drop rate from pattern 059. And if you look, the Python nanotube drops at 32% chance. So if you just farm a few of these, you can get these almost guaranteed. They have about a 100% drop rate because 99% of the time you are doing what you need to get this to drop. And I'll show you why. So we go to acquisition info, you'll see Kingston Hard Slumber Valley, and it's this mission right here. And when you select the mission, you'll notice that you'll have the option to pick a different reward. So what you want to do is click change, click amorphous material 59, and then once you hit apply, you'll see it right here. You have a chance of getting it. And this is very easy to do. You should have enough score to at least get one of these. And then you can do this multiple times, farm these, and then what you'll need to do is head over to Executioner and fight him. And for the Python blueprint, you have 4 different options. I would go with Sterile Land. It's a really good drop rate for this item. And it's gonna be located right here. You can see we're in Sterile Land, and it's this item here. But something you need to keep in mind is 063 is actually an additional reward. So what does that mean? Well, you need to have Sharon to have a chance of getting this. You need to stealthily go in there, farm these, get a few of these, and then you can go try to unlock them. Now, these are actually gonna be locked behind this void mission right here. So you'll need the monomer void shards. You can see I only have 17 to 37, and inorganic void shards, 2 of 8. And you can see amorphous material 62 and amorphous material 63 will unlock from here. So if you guys want to try to get this one, this is the one I would recommend doing because it does have a higher drop rate, and just doing this once or twice will most likely get you that item you need. And again, if you guys have a Sharon, it shouldn't be too hard to do this a few times, sneak in there, infiltrate, kill everybody, and then so on. And now that we have every single item, what do we need to do? Well, we need to head over to Anais at Albion. So once you arrive to Anais, you just go to research request, and then you should see right here, if we go to weapons, and we go over to, where is it at? The Python, you can see I have the items, right? So we can go to research, I can click on it, and we can start the research request. It's gonna take 2 hours to get this one, 50,000 gold, start it up, and then I can start doing all of them. I'll click on this one, same thing, 2 hours, boom, that's number 2. You can see that it has the little symbol that it is in research. We'll do this one too, and this will be the final one. Now, once we get these items, then we'll be able to do this. It'll take 4 hours to actually get this done, 100,000 credits. So that is what we're gonna be doing, and that's it. Now you can go here, we go back here, and you'll see we have some cooking, right? We got them cooking, and in about 2 hours, I'll be able to come back and then at least set this one and hopefully have this item tomorrow. But that's it. That is how you guys unlock the Python. If you guys have any questions on how to get it, a lot of people are starting to farm this one as they want to play something a little bit different than the Thunder Cajun. Well, that is perfectly fine. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey, Nothing But Skills out.